In the name of Allah, today's lecture is about correlative conjunctions. But before starting the main discussion on correlative conjunctions, let's see, let's learn a little bit about conjunctions. Then we will go deep into correlative conjunctions. Conjunctions or joiners or connectors. It means they join words, phrases, and sentences. For example, Ahmad and Mahmoud should go to school. You see that two nouns are connected with a conjunction, which is and. Or we can say that I was here in Kabul, but Ahmad was in Pakistan. You see two independent sentences are connected with a conjunction, which is bat. I'm here in Kabul, but Ahmad is in Pakistan. The word bat is a conjunction and it has joined two independent sentences. There are three types of conjunctions in English language: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. In this specific lecture, we will be focusing on correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions, or pairs of words, it means they are two and used with each other. They work together to connect two parts of a sentence that holds equal value. By using the phrase equal value, we mean that they are similar in length and in grammatical structure. So, according to this definition, correlative conjunctions are used in pair. They are used in pair in a sentences. For example, either or. We have to use both of them in a sentence. We cannot separate them and use them. Neither nor. We have to use both of them in a sentence. Not only but also. Both and whether or. There are many other correlative conjunctions in English language, but here we will be focusing on 5 of them. Let's see the examples. I will either go to Kandahar or Herat for a vacation. In this example, if you see this correlative conjunction, which is either and or, it has given an option, and both options are the same, not the same, but they have equal value. Neither the lecturers nor the students will attend the event. He not only explains the new lesson, but also he links it to the previous lessons. You see, we use it in pair in the sentences, and they are connecting two parts of the sentences, or two ideas in the sentences. They have equal value. The two parts which are joined by these correlative conjunctions are same in the length, and they have the same grammatical structure. If you see, he not only explains the new lessons, but also he links it to the previous lesson. You see, they are in the same grammatical structure. Both the students and the lecturers went to the event. Whether you want it or not, it is the time to study. There are some rules to be considered in using correlative conjunctions. There are 3 rules. The first rule is that there should be an agreement between subject and the verb of the sentence. It means if the subject of the sentence is singular, then the verb should also be in singular form. If the subject is in plural, the verb should also be in plural form. Let's see the examples. Either the boy or his brother has to do the housework. You see, the boy, his brother, this is the subject. His brother is the subject, the boy is the subject. These are in singular form, and the verb is also in singular form, which is has. Neither the boy nor his brother want to do the housework. The subjects of the sentence, the boy and his brother, these are in singular form. Then we have to the boy and his brother, these two are in singular form. Then the verb should also be in singular form. It means we have to put an s. Neither the boy nor his brother wants to do the housework. Next, we join two parallel subjects with a we join two plural subjects with a plural verb. You see, either the students or their parents have to participate in the program If you see, the students is in plural form, parents are in the plural form, both of them are in plural form, therefore the verb should be in plural form. Either the students or their parents has to participate in the program. Both subjects or the subjects are in plural form, but the verb is in singular form. Therefore, it is wrong. We have to change it to have. Singular subject plus a plural subject is equal to verb form closest to the verb. You may have information about proximity rule. The proximity rule states that the verb should be formed based on the closest subject to the verb of the sentence. In this sentence, if you see both the teacher and the students, there are two subjects in this sentence, the teacher and the students. The closest subject to the verb of the sentence is the students, and this is in the plural form. So therefore the verb of the sentence should be formed based on the closest subject to the sentence. This is plural, the verb is also plural. In this sentence, this is plural, the verb is singular, therefore it is not okay. The subject is plural, then we have to change this verb to the plural form. This is called proximity rule, which should be considered in subject verb agreement. Next, there should be pronoun agreement. In the use of pronouns, the rules follow the pattern of subject verb agreement. Yeah. For example, both Joy and Sam completed their part of the project. We have one subject, we have another subject, it is connected with the conjunction and, therefore this pronoun should be plural. It means both Joy and Sam completed their part of the project. It means that Joy and Sam has completed their part of the project. Next example, either the doctors or the nurses will visit their patients at least once a day. Although the meaning of either or is to give either an or is that it shows that one of the options should be taken, but since both of these options are in plural form, therefore the pronoun should be in plural form. Not only the painting but also the sculptures show their unique style when put on display. Not only the painting but also the sculptures. Now this is also about the proximity rule. The first subject that you see, it is in the singular, and it is in the singular form, and the second subject is in plural form. This pronoun is formed, or this pronoun is put here based on the closest subject to the verb and to the pronoun. Therefore this is plural form. The pronoun should also be in plural form. Another structure, another point, another rule which should be considered is parallel structure. It means the ideas being connected should follow the same grammatical structure. They should have equal function in the sentence. They should have the same part of speech, the same number, and the same tense. It means they should be parallel. They should be almost similar to each other. Not the same, but similar to each other. For example, my brother not only likes to play games but also watch movies. In this example, if you see, after the verb likes, there is a prepositional phrase, but here after also there is a verb phrase. So this is not parallel, we have to make it. My brother not only likes to play games but he also likes to watch movies. Another example, I not only loved your performance but also want to see you perform again. In this example, if you see, loved your performance but want to see, this is used in the past form, but this want is in the simple form. It means they are not parallel. We have to make it parallel. I not only loved your performance but also wanted to see you perform again. So we have to make it parallel in different ways, according to their part of speech, according to their number, or according to their tense. Another point, there are some tips to be considered while using correlative conjunctions. First, avoid using commas with correlative conjunction. except when the sentence in the second half of the sentence is an independent clause. Well, generally we do not use any commas with correlative conjunctions, but if in case the second sentence in a clause is an independent clause, then we have to put a comma before the conjunction. Let's see it in example. My brother likes not only to play video games but also to watch movies. If you see in this example has both part of this example has equal value. There, the first part of the sentence is complete sentence. The second part of the sentence is not an independent clause. It means it cannot stand alone. To watch movies doesn't give any meaning alone. But in the second sentence, my brother not only likes to play video games, but he also likes to watch movies. The second part of the second sentence can stand alone. It is an independent clause. Therefore, before the conjunction, we have to put a comma. Another rule is that tip is that we have to avoid double negatives while using neither nor. While if we use double negatives, if we use another negative auxiliary verb or another negative form in a sentence where neither nor is used, it creates some kind of conflict of meaning. Let's come to this example. I'll make it more clear. He did not like neither the book nor the movie. Here are two negatives. Did not is one, and neither and nor makes the sentence also negative. So we have two negative forms in the same sentence. Now if we translate this sentence, it means that he liked the book and the movies. This is the meaning. But if we remove this first negative form, he liked neither the book nor the movie, it means he didn't like any of it. He liked none of these two things. Therefore, we have to avoid double negative in with correlative conjunction. Thank you for listening.